Can a $20 optical drive replace an Apple SuperDrive? Let's find out. Dave Taylor here, and I want to talk about optical drives. Now, what's an optical drive? It's the thing that lets you actually listen to music CDs, or watch DVDs, or actually burn your own data so that you can either listen to your favorite music, use this to watch movies on a TV, or even just as a storage mechanism. And the problem is that those aren't included in computers anymore. So you don't have an optical drive, whether you're running a fancy $3,000 MacBook Pro with TouchBar like we are, or whether you have a more entry-level Macintosh, Windows machine, whatever's out there, the vast majority of them don't include optical drives. Now, Apple has a solution. It's $80, and it's just an external optical drive, an external DVD reader, and it works, but it's pretty spendy. So when I hit a situation where I needed to actually get some audio files off of a CD, then I realized I needed some sort of solution. So instead of going to Apple and buying that super expensive one, I actually went onto eBay and Amazon, did a little research, and on Amazon I found an LG Electronics 8X USB 2.0 optical reader for, you ready for this? $22. Now, I'll get back to the price in a little bit, but that's what this is. Comes with a cable, and to be fair, the cable is only for USB, and it's USB 2, so it's not USB 3, so it's not super duper fast. But let's be fair, optical drives aren't very fast anyway. And here's the big difference, is that the super drive, you put the disk in, but on this drive, it actually has a carrier. But you know what? For $22, it works. And I decided I would show you with a DVD, and this is Thunderbirds Are Go. Who the heck doesn't have that on their shelf, right? So I'm going to put this in, and let me just turn this a little bit so you can see what's going on the screen. I'm going to put this in, and you'll see it's plugged in. Now I have a MacBook Pro with TouchBar, so it's only USB-C. So I'm using, as you can possibly see here, it's a little USB 3 or 2 to USB-C adapter. And with all that, as you can see, let me close these reminders, add some sound, maybe. Well, the sound's there, I'm not sure what's going on, but you can see I'm watching a DVD and it's working just fine. Now, I can't be on it for too long because of copyright issues, but suffice to say that the optical drive works great. So let's stop this before I start wanting to watch it. Stop. There we go. And I really like this optical drive. Now, to be fair, it's not lightning fast. It's not one of these where it's just slamming along, but again, none of these drives are really fast. And I've tried it with reading audio, I've tried it with DVDs, I have burned a DVD. You can see here, you basically go into the Finder, you say burn to DVD, it then prompts you to insert a blank DVD, and when I do, here's what you see. All works perfectly fine. It burned, it verified, it took a heck of a long time to do 5 gigabytes of data, but it did. And then when I put that back in the drive, it works fine. So, it really accomplishes its functions. It also supports something called MDisk format. Now, if you're like me, you have no idea what that is, but this is this format that optical drive companies came up with that's supposed to give you longer shelf life with your data. Now, since I don't use these very often, because I have flash drives and external drives and cloud storage and stuff, not a huge big deal to me, but it might be to you. So it does have MDisk support. In terms of speed, the LG actually, let's see, it's an 8X DVD-R writer and a 24X or 24 times faster than the actual audio content for CDs. Now, I didn't try testing, and burning a CD, but I did burn a DVD, and like I said, it worked. It's not gonna break any speed records, but I didn't care because I had it just working in the background while I was doing other stuff. Works with Windows, works with Mac, As I said, you know, the Mac is fantastic because you just plug it in and it's ready to roll. There's nothing you have to do. And if you want to know the specific model number, it's the LG Electronics 8X USB 2.0 optical drive model. You ready for this? GP65NS60. Now, before I go further, do me a favor, click on that subscribe button. Awesome, thank you. Good, so we'll be able to stay in touch. And in terms of price, Amazon.com, it's listed for $29.99, has lots of really good reviews, but when I went to buy it, it was actually only $22.99 with free shipping. So for, you know, really just less than the cost of 2 audio CDs, I now have a drive that I can plug in and use whenever I want on any of my Macintosh systems, and frankly on any of my Windows systems. It does come with drivers, and you have to always on Windows install the drivers first. Now here's the interesting dilemma. The drivers come on a CD, right? But how do you plug this in to get to the drivers to install it so you can use it? So there's also actually a download link, which is probably going to work better for you. Or it might do a generic profile and then you install the driver and now you get some more custom features like the M-Disk support. In any case, I really like it. It's so inexpensive. It was such a simple solution and it worked just great. I've ripped like 15 audio CDs since I bought it already. And you know, Amazon comes and shows up super fast. $22.99, hard to go wrong. So, this is Dave Taylor with my LG optical drive, and I need to get back to Thunderbirds because they're go, and that's FAB with me. And I'll catch you in my next video.